Hey loves, welcome back to my channel. TaragayeNicole here. How are you guys doing? I hope you are doing well. I am doing fantastic. I'm coming to you today with a review of my last year's resolution. It's becoming that time when we all want to reflect on what we said we were going to do versus what we're going to do. Well, maybe not all of us, but some of us want to reflect on what we said we were going to do, what we actually got accomplished, and what we're going to do next year. I didn't want to do a two-in-one video because I actually honestly haven't finished writing down my goals for next year, and I'm going to tell you why. Because basically I'm trying to condense them this year because I went ham, you guys. This is my list from last year. It's not that bad. It's actually, well, it's 22 things that I said I wanted to get done, and it looks longer because I broke them down into subcategories of what I needed to do in order to get them done. I do want to do the same thing this year, but I think I want to cut my list in more than half. I think I want to stick to 10 things that I want to do and then break them down into how I'm going to accomplish them, because I always do this, and I'm sure if you watch me for a while, I've told you I do this often. I want to do so much that I become a lister and not a doer. So I'll list, and then just keep adding to my list, and I don't always get things done. And I want to be more of a list, get it done, list, get it done, list, get it done type of person for 2019. I do have one major goal that I'm absolutely sure about, and I will share in a video some of the tools that I've already started picking up to start getting myself ready, because I think a lot of people for the new year, they're like, I'm gonna start this January 1st, but I'm like, that's great, and I was one of those people too. I'm gonna start January 1st, but I did no research. I didn't get myself prepared. I didn't do anything to get myself ready for January 1st. So I'd be sitting in January 1st like, now what do I do? Then it'll take me another 2 to 3 weeks into January, and sometimes by then you've lost your motivation. So I definitely say take the time in December to start planning everything, or even start doing some of the things you want to do for January through the next year or forever, because if it's going to be a lifetime change, it really doesn't matter when you start it. So enough of me ranting. Let's start looking at this lovely list, and I'm going to try to go as fast as I can because don't nobody want to do this. I'm going to tell you what it was and if I got it done. So the first number one thing was to declutter the apartment little by little and record my progress. I made a little fake pantry. That was on my list. I did that. Now you won't see that here because I was downstairs and now I'm upstairs. So a lot of this got done when I was downstairs last year, but if you ever watched any of my videos, you'll see I did like a pantry declutter. I made a little fake pantry out of like a bookshelf because there was not enough things in that kitchen to get that done. I did do underneath my bathroom sink. I did do I think I did a lot of these actually. I'm kind of, it's funny because I was like, I had a moment where I felt like, oh my God, I'm getting nothing done. But another reason I want to make my list a little shorter is because I want to have it on a wall, hung somewhere where I can see it, because I think I revisited this a lot more in the beginning of the year, and then I kind of I knew it was there but I didn't revisit it. So revisiting it now, I'm kind of feeling a lot more proud of myself because I was really sulky last week. Poshmark, guys, whatever. I didn't even do Poshmark. I didn't even know how I made sales. I didn't do any what sold videos. I don't know if I'm going to continue doing those. Let me know if you guys really want to see those. November has come and gone. I don't think I did one. I'm like, should I even bother doing them for December? Let me know down below what you guys think of that. Anyway, moving on. So I'm feeling good. Like, I got some stuff done. And so I did do the fake pantry. I did underneath the bathroom sink, and this was just basically decluttering. I did the big closet in the bathroom, under the kitchen cabinet, the spice cabinet. I did TV stand, shelf cubbies, the hallway closet, did clothes closet. I did that, but it needs to be revisited this year. Dresser drawers I did, and that needs to be revisited again, I should say next year. Under the TV stand in the bedroom, that kind of just got thrown in a box, so I didn't really do that. And I think I got most of this done because I knew I had to move. On top of the dresser drawer, I did that. In the hallway by the bathroom, I did that, except there's a lot of frames still just not even hung in my house, so I need to work on that next year. Clear off my desk, and I did do that, but now I don't even have like a major desk because it couldn't fit upstairs. Possibly get a new apartment. That actually did work out, sort of, in a way. I ended up coming upstairs, and that was basically my new apartment. It's not my apartment, and my dreams are not what I was thinking, but I'm learning to try and wrap my mind about around being happy with what you have right now and learning to live with less so we can get to goals where we can live with more. So right now this apartment is fine. I'm going to take a little more time to make it a little more homey. I had literally looking at like 7 or 8 pictures that I haven't hung because I just wasn't situated and thinking this was going to be where I'm going to be. But now that I've figured out some better storage ideas for my inventory and stuff, I think I can get comfortable. So I'm gonna do that. The new apartment, technically I did get that, and that was a possibility. Minimize my clothing, selling out items on Letgo, maybe. I had actually thought about Letgo, but I ended up doing Poshmark. So actually that did work out. I did sell a lot of my items on Poshmark, and I'm very happy that now my side hustle. And I actually need to go back through my closet to do a minimalization and actually sell more things out of the closet. So did I clear my closet at the time? Yes, I did. Drawers, clothes, clear above the closet, and clear a closet by the front door. I did all of that, and I need to do it again. Working on making my YouTube channel better. I think this year I actually really did do that because I found a focus. Like I found a focus, which now is Poshmark. And I feel like now that I've had a focus channel, it's not a lot of people watching and all that, but I have my dedicated few, and I feel like I am impacting some people's lives, and they do appreciate the videos and the information. So I think in that way I did get, I have improved my channel. I have gotten 1 check from YouTube, which to me was great. I was super excited. I've been doing it for almost, I think, 3 years, and it was my first check. So I was very happy. I haven't seen another one, but I think that's because I switched up the content, and I now need to build upon people who are actually watching my channel for Poshmark, because I think that money before was actually from people that were watching my channel because I was doing wig hauls and probably plus size try-ons. So I'm very happy that I have a platform where I am sticking to something right now, and I do want to add one more element in, and we'll talk about that next video, and you guys can give your input down below and we'll see what happens. So the breakdown of those things were thinking about making it health, plus size, fashion, declutterings, curvy style, remix series. All of that actually went left because I didn't do any of that. I just focused on Poshmark. Set up a Kodak camera. I have my camera. I have a Kodak and I have a Canon, and I have not used either of those. This is something I really need to start using this year, and figuring out software and get editing software, maybe getting a new laptop, get lighting. That was done. Getting a backdrop for filming, I don't think I really need that. I think where I'm sitting right now is fine, or when I sit on the blank wall, that's fine as well. So that's pretty much done. And a backdrop or photo is not really necessary. I use a clear wall for those. So the only things I really didn't get done there were using my camera, getting software, editing software, and possibly getting a new laptop. My old laptop is working okay, but it's not, you know, the best. Working on it doesn't have like Excel, Word, or editing software. I edit everything on my cell phone. So there's that. Next, number 5 was working on getting my iron levels up and being able to work out again as a 12, 16. My iron levels are up. I'm very happy to say yes. That was a health thing. They're up. I was able to have my major surgery and I was fine. Continue on the weight loss journey. I feel like that had come to a halt. There was so much going on. I really need to restart that in 2019. Taking better care of my natural hair, making weekly. I started okay, but I think I kind of fell off. Read my Bible at least once a day. I started okay and kind of fell off. I actually downloaded an app, and that's kind of the way that I get my little verse in, but I haven't even been too consistent with that. Try to meditate at least 2 to 3 times a week, going to download an app. I did download Headspace, but then I realized I had to pay because I'd already done all the smaller apps. I might do an investment next year, and actually do it, because meditating actually does keep me a bit calm, and I kind of like doing it first thing in the morning or right after work. Go on, but I did not do it 2 or 3 times a week, because like I said, I was giving myself way too much stuff to do. Go on an out of the country vacation. I did not do that. In order to do that, I needed to fill out a passport application, which I did. I needed to take pictures for a passport, which I did. Get the passport notarized, which I did, and get the money in cash for it, which I did. And then honestly, I did everything for that, to be able to go on this vacation. And then when my passport got there and all that, they said that things were wrong. So now I have to retake pictures, and I need to send them a note about the way my name was written on there or something. So yeah, that didn't get completed, but it is in progress. I'm going to try and get that completed by the end of January and hopefully have my passport in hand by the first or second month of the new year. It is so freaking hard to get a hold of those people. You call them. When I was out sick, well, out on vacation, when I was out on surgery leave or short-term disability, I called them a lot, and it was so hard. I like literally had to call over and over and over again. I think there was only one receptionist. They had all the days off. I was just like, this is so ridiculous. And the one lady said she would have the one lady call me back. No one has called me back. So short of me having to go to New York and go talk to somebody in person, which will probably be my next step after I go and take pictures for it again, and then I will write a letter and send that out with any information I think might be incorrect or whatever. See if they send me a letter back within it's New York, it's not that far. Hopefully they send me something back, letting me know what's going on, because you have my money, you have my birth certificate, and you have my old passport, so I kind of need all of that back. Okay, I went off on a tangent. Number 11, start debt-free journey, saving for my emergency fund. I actually did hit my emergency fund with $1,000. However, this is like a baby step one, and Dave Ramsey, I don't really follow everything, but I do know that his program works. So I really wanted to save that $1,000, and honestly, it was great. I was doing it through the 52-week challenge, and I had saved it, and I was so excited. But now it's down to 6 something because I needed new tires on my car, and I realized that my car's gonna need a lot of things done. So I need to like budget for a sinking fund for my car, for brakes and a tune-up and things like that. But I was very excited at the fact that it worked. Like, I didn't panic when my tire went flat. I didn't panic when I needed to get all 4 new tires, and it was like $500. I just took it out of my emergency fund and said I need to replenish this in the new year. So, and that was an actual emergency. So I was very happy for not to be touching it for just shopping and things like that. I actually kept it in there for an emergency. So I'm very proud of that. I set up a bank account for emergency fund. I did that. Figured out how much I need to put away. I did that. And see how it took me to get $1,000. Obviously, I did that. And then I was supposed to treat myself to something once I hit the goal, but I don't think I did that. So once I hit it again, maybe I'll consider that. Number 12, pay off at least 3 debts. Write them down. So I did pay off my JC Penney card. I paid off a Pressler card, and I think I paid off an Old Labor. So I paid off. Oh yeah, I paid off 3 debts, and I'm on my way to paying off another credit card. So, oh my God, I have done a lot, you guys. Like, I have done a lot. It's so funny. That's why it's so good to write things down and reflect, because you don't even realize how much you're doing until you sit down and be like, wow, I did something this year. Like, I really did stuff that I set out to do. Consider if I want to continue my curvy style blog. I actually decided not to continue my curvy style remix blog. It was $19.99 a month for Squarespace I was paying, and I wasn't uploading any blog material, and taking pictures was so time consuming, and it started to become more of a work than it was fun. So I decided not to do that. That came down earlier on in the year. Make a schedule for Curvy Style Remix blog and YouTube. I did not do that, but I did start to make a schedule when I figured out I wanted to Poshmark. Like, I knew I was uploading a haul video and then a what sold video once a week. That was my schedule, and then I just kind of like fell off on the what sold videos. I don't know what I'm going to do about that. Make a monthly budget and try to remember to add expenses in monthly. I was on my budget thing in the beginning, and then I slowly fell off around like May. Check out how much it costs to link your bank account. I did do that, but I did not. I was using the Dave Ramsey, what the hell is that name of the app? Every Dollar app, and it's still on my phone, and I still use it now and again. But when I linked the bank account, which I think they let you have free for a month, it was like charges were coming in super late, and I couldn't remember. It didn't link right, and I kept having issues, so I just stopped doing that. And to make my January budget in December. So I ordered some stickers for budgeting for January, and they're taking forever to get here. I ordered 2 stickers. One came that I ordered after, that shipped after, and they're here. And one is still out there. They went from like Georgia to all the way to White Plains, New York, past me. I don't get that. And then now they're coming back to Kearney. So I'm hoping I get them this week, because I would really like to do budgeting this week before January gets here, so I could know where I'm at. Like I said, there's just certain things you need to do before you start. And you guys let me know if you're interested in seeing me budget. that would be a lot for me because I'm not that open to where I want to let people see like what I'm doing with my money and how much money I'm spending. But as I've noticed, a lot of times I see people budgeting, and I've been watching a lot of planner budgets because I be budgeting in a planner. I've seen a lot of people who are married, or they have two incomes, or they have children. I barely see any women who are single with no kids doing it. So I think that it would be a nice dynamic to add to the channel. But like, let me know, let me know who's not making like $2,000 every 2 weeks, because I'm not, and I live in a state where it's expensive. So let me know if that's something you want to see. Become a citizen and passport. So citizenship is moved to 2019. I'm definitely gonna do that because Trump is, I ain't gonna say, because I just want to cover my butt. I've been here a really long time. I really should do it. It's just the expense that stopped me. I did fill out my paperwork. All the passport stuff I did, like I said. So I did that. I'm just waiting to get it. And I need, obviously something is wrong. Work on my skincare. I did okay. Like I was doing masks and stuff like that. But I've noticed my skin has been changing. I feel like it's more texture to it and things like that. But I'm going to go ahead and for 2019 look into getting a dermatologist. Making plans to visit the family for the holidays. I did go out there in August, but I did not go for the holiday, which I'm kind of annoyed because I actually have more days than I thought I would, because I was saving them thinking I would have to use some of them during short-term disability, and I did not. And now I have like 6 extra days, which I totally could have went to the holidays to see my family, but it's kind of hard also because a lot of the girls who have been in the office longer will take that week off anyway, and you just can't have not everybody in the office. So then there's that too. Number 19, working on lowering my blood pressure. I did good the last time I was there. My blood pressure was really low, but I am taking amlodipine, so maybe that's helping. But she's like, it's so low that I think we can probably wean you off slowly. So I'm very happy about that. And I do plan on, working on health so that I can definitely stay off of it. And plan a girls trip. I did not do that, which sucks. Plan a visit to the family. Yes, I did that. I went in August. And get financially stable and figure out if you need a new job or whether I need a full-time or part-time. I actually ended up doing a part-time job for a while. Like I was working at Lane Bryant for the first half, like February to like July. Or was it longer? I feel like I was there for like a year. But I was there for a bit, and just the standing and the hours was getting tiring, and then I found Poshmark, and that is now my part-time job, which is great. I do want to look into, well, I'll share some of that other stuff when we talk about my new goals for the new year once I get those down on paper. So honestly, looking over all of this, I'm quite proud of myself. I did a lot I set out to do, and I honestly would not have thought that I'd done a lot until I looked at it again. So that's why I think it's really good for you to write down your goals. If you didn't do it last year, do make it a point if you want to. I'm not here to tell you what to do. I'm not one of those entrepreneurial goal setter people, but it definitely helped me to now I feel rejuvenated. Like, oh my God, I've been doing things that I said I was going to do. And now when I bring this list down to 5 or 10, it's going to be like serious focus on getting things done. So I'm super happy about that, guys. I'm sorry this video was kind of long, but like you saw, my list was like 22 things. Share it with me down below if you did a list of last year, if you've reviewed it last year for this year, if you've already reviewed it and how you did. I'm gonna say I gave myself a B. I didn't get everything done, but I got a lot done. B+, actually. All right, guys. Thanks so much for watching. Remember, in order to be great, you have to be grateful. Have a wonderful, blessed day. Bye.